Hi guys, I'm going to walk you through how to install this smart door knob. It's a door handle. Um, it's very nice and it helps when you are built on this creating a smart home. Once you install it, you can um, access the door or open and close, lock the door remotely. Um, and here's the keypad to unlock the door. So we'll just go through the process. It shouldn't be much difficult. I bought this from uh, Home Depot. You can get it online. And let's see what we have. Okay, once we open the box, you want to make sure you have all the parts intact. This is the handle that stays at the back of a door, the metal plate that goes on there at the back and inside of a door. This is the keypad. This is the connector, and then we have a deadbolt here, and then a few screws, and then they include batteries. This is the key in case you need to use the key. Okay, let's see what else we have. There's more batteries in here, and then this is the security. Um, let's try to get it out. Okay, yeah, this one also goes around um, the door deadbolts as one of the security parts they have, so that it makes it stronger and no one can break in. Okay, so for this door installation, all you need is a screwdriver. You don't want to use a drill um, because that can damage the door uh, handle. It's stated in the instructions, so you just want to be careful if you decide to use one, but you don't want to use one. So we'll have the screwdriver. Occasionally, we'll try to see if the drill can just speed up the process, but you don't want to use a drill that has too much power, too much force. Okay, let's get on the job now. Alexa, turn on hallway lights. Okay, so this is the door we need to replace. The deadbolt is going to be this one up here. So we will first remove that, and then we'll start the installation process. Okay, so just take a quick look at that, and then once we have it changed, you see how it looks like. All right, first step, we want to remove the old knob. Want to carefully remove it. Okay. Okay, now we'll remove this one. And then we also want to take this deadbolt out. Okay. Then you just want to set it somewhere so that you can have it intact if you need it later. Now the first step here is to install the bolt. And then you may have to adjust the bolt length. And then you make sure the slot and the bolt is centered in a hole. So you just want to pick the bolt and then check as you see an inscription that says up. So you want to make sure the up side is up. Okay, so you want to make sure You see how it says top here? So that side must be on the top. So it has to be this way. Okay, and then you put it in. Okay, just slide it all the way in. Now you want to install the screws. And you want to use just a screwdriver, should be fine. Okay, let's use a screwdriver. Okay, you make sure you tighten it well so that it's well positioned in place. Okay, now you close the door just to make sure it closes well. Perfect. Now, the next step is to install this strike reinforcer into the door frame. Um, Depending on how your door looks and how the old door was installed, it may or may not fit, but let's see how this one works. Okay, this one, I think the original door did not have any reinforcer in here, so we'll try to shape it and place this one here. But yeah, there's one down here, but I didn't put any here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, the next step is to install the doors the touch screen panel. So we'll put it in here. You make sure you push this cable through, and it comes to the other end of the door, and then you align this so that it goes through perfectly like that. Okay, we got it. Let's make sure everything lines up. Okay, it should lie flat, just like this. And then you want to put the metal plate in and screw it. Okay, so you put the metal plate at the back. Okay, now this plate, you want to make sure this side is against the door. So you push the cable through it. Let's see here. And then you want to now put in the screws and screw it. Make sure the screw aligns. And you screw it here. And mess with the screw as well. Okay, now let's use a screwdriver to tighten it. Make sure it's tight enough so that you don't have it wiggling once it's ready installed. Okay, just tighten it well enough. Okay, now we have the back plate installed, and then let's see here, the keypad is also installed and aligned. You want to make sure that there's no spaces around it. Okay, good. Okay, now we need to install the handle at the back. To do that, we first want to remove the battery cover. You just slide it backwards and remove it. And it would be a good idea to install the batteries first, but let's just take it up here. So what we're going to do is to first connect this connector cable in here. It fits in just one way, so you want to make sure you install it properly. And after that, we'll put it up here and then put a screw here and then one more screw there. So let's do the connection of this cable. So good. Okay, now let's install the connector. It goes in one way, so if you try one way and it doesn't work, then turn it around. Don't force it so that you don't damage it. Okay, it's in now. Perfect. Now what we want to do is to have this cable lie along the side here, and then you push it through. You push the bar in here through. You want to align this one so that it fits perfectly. Okay. You turn this knob so that it can fit in perfectly, and then you pull it in. Okay. And then you want to turn this one back and forth just to make sure it works. If it doesn't, you want to take it out and do it again. Once you have it fitted, you want to make sure it works. Let's see. Okay, so it's in it the wrong way, so let's take it out. This one is not turning, so you need to turn it this way before you put it in. Okay, now you want to check it again. Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. Now you want to put in the screw to hold it. Now you don't want to use a drill for this part, otherwise you damage it. Okay, so I think we tightened it too much, so let's loosen it. Okay. Perfect. Okay, you want to make sure it's loose. If it's too tight, the automatic feature is not going to work. It's going to have issues with the motor that runs inside. So once it's loose like this, then it's going to work perfectly. All right, now I want to install the batteries. You just pull the battery holder out. You can either disconnect this piece and install first, or just leave it in. Well, let's see what will be. Yeah, I think it's better to disconnect it. All right, now let's install the batteries. You make sure that you look at the terminals where the positive goes and the negative goes, otherwise you have issues with the device. Okay, now we want to slot it back in. Let's see, you want to check how it goes in. So this way, and you plug this one, so you slot it in, and then you plug the connector in gently. All right, perfect. Now I want to put the cover up here. We want to install a screw here first, so don't forget that part. That is one of the security screws, so let's do that real quick. Okay, depending on the type of door you have, it may be a little hard to do that. I think this is a metal door, so okay. Okay, we got it in. Perfect. Now you see how stable it is and solid. Okay. All right, so we've tested and everything is working perfectly. Um, this is a keypad. You use the default code. Let's try one of the codes and then look up here. Let's do it. Okay. And then it locks your door. And then you can unlock it the same way by entering the code. Yeah. All right, so we are good to install the battery cover. So let me close the door here and then we'll do it. Okay, the battery cover, you just slide it on from the top. Just want to do it gently. Okay, perfect. And we got it working. All right, thank you. If you like this channel, just subscribe down there and then we'll keep giving you more videos on building smart homes. For this model, you need a hub to be able to unlock the door or lock the door remotely. But if you don't plan to do that remotely, then you're fine. You just use the code. And then you can connect it to your security system so that if someone breaks in, the alarm will sound. You do that by enrolling using this red button here called enroll or unenroll to do that setup. We'll probably put that in another video for you. So thanks guys.